Hi everyone, how are you, Yefo? I hope you're doing well. I would like to welcome you to your social studies lesson. And today I will be taking you to South America. So last week we were researching places in North America, but today we are going to focus on South America. All right, brilliant. Let me start with the PowerPoint presentation. Minimize my camera. And there we go. Okay, so I hope everyone's ready. Please sit back and listen. Right, comparing places. So what is our lesson objective for this week? You will identify similarities and differences in the human and physical geography of my local area where you live, which is the UAE, and a place in South America. So this time you will be researching a place in South America, but at the same time you will be comparing it to the UAE. Success criteria. How will you know that you reached the objectives or that you were successful in this lesson? You will be able to understand and explain the difference between human geography and physical geography. And you will be able to identify similarities and differences between the human and physical geography of an area in South America and where you live. Okay, so comparing South America to the UAE. All right, so we have a little starter activity just to warm up, okay? And in this activity, I'd like you to do a bit of linking, connection finding. I'd like you to think about what we learned about human geography and physical geography, and this knowledge will help you um, in this task to sort these following cards into two groups. So I found certain places in or geography features in South America that I'd like you to sort into human or physical geography groups. So we have Angel Falls in Venezuela. We have the Avenue of Volcanoes in Ecuador, Easter Island statues in Chile, Los Glaciares National Park, Argentina, Machu Picchu in Peru, Mayan Pyramids of Mexico, Rio de Janeiro City in Brazil, and the Atacama Desert, Chile. So, once again, your task here is to use a bit of linking, okay, connection finding. What do I remember? What are actually physical features? What are human geography features? And sort these places or these features into their respective groups, please. You can now pause the video, try to sort it. You can write it down on a piece of paper. And on the next slide, I will reveal what were the right answers. All right. So, as we know, physical features are features that are out there in the nature that are really untouched by humans. So these were Angel Falls, Venezuela, Avenue of Volcanoes, Ecuador, Los Glaciares National Park in Argentina. I'm sorry about the bottom ones, not sure why it's coming up this way. But this is how it should be sorted in groups. So once again, physical features. Angel Falls, Venezuela, Avenue of Volcanoes, Ecuador, the Atacama Desert in Chile, and Los Glaciares National Park, Argentina. Whereas human geography features are features made by humans or they were changed by humans in some way. So we have the Machu Picchu old building in Peru on top of a mountain or hill, the pyramids in Mexico, the city, Rio de Janeiro city in Brazil, and these statues in Chile are human geography features. All of these would be found in South America. And I think only from these pictures you can tell that South America is an amazing place to visit, and there's so many amazing things to see. I wish I could spend like a 1 year in South America and just explore all of these places. Amazing, fascinating. Okay, what will be your task? You will conduct a research, okay? You will have to choose a region or a place in South America, okay? And you will create like a presentation, and you will present. It doesn't have to be necessarily presentation. It can be just done on a piece of paper. Okay. So your challenge is to research a place in South America. Okay. Especially, I'd like you to focus on human and physical geography. Okay. And then you will compare it to your local area, which is the UAE. Okay. Now, I'd like you to think about the following. I'd like you to think about the type of information you will need to find and how you will find it. Okay. And I'd like you to try, this is mainly focused on physical and human geography. However, I would like to motivate you to use more of that geography language that we use, such as climate zone, average temperatures, weather, and so on, okay? However, the main focus here is physical and human geography, okay? You must compare it to the UAE. All right, if you're absolutely unfamiliar with South America and what places you could research, I would like you to focus on any country. Okay, you can choose any country. You can open the map, look at the countries of South America, choose any country. You can choose Patagonia, you can choose the Amazon or any national park, okay? Right, I included this icon here, okay, which is a value I'd like to focus on in this lesson. I'd like you to be inquiring. That means curious. I'd like you to try to really find out as much as you can. I'd like you to be interested and invested in this. I'd like you to really try to find out about the physical and human geography of this place. Okay, what are, please submit on ClassDojo, submit a picture on ClassDojo. Now, there are other things I'd like you to focus on, such as I'd like you to focus on or mention in your presentation or on your little project. How do its geographical features make it a good place to live? Which features might not be as easy to live with? Okay, talking about both places. How are the regions you have studied different to the UAE? Okay, how are they similar? Okay, where would you prefer to live and why? Okay, so I'd like you to be confident, okay, and just use critical thinking, okay, and apart from listing all of these like human and physical geography, I'd like you to also write a little text about how do the geographical features, both human and physical, make any of these places good place to live, or not so, or what is, why would you say that the geographical features might not be as easy to live with in any of these countries, including the UAE? And how are the regions you have studied different to the UAE? Okay, I would like you to make a little writing under your comparison, um, where you literally consider these questions and answer them. Okay, where would you prefer to live? Why? All right, so that's your little project for this lesson. Now, I'd like you to, before you actually conduct your research, I'd like you to focus on what ACPs will you use in this activity, okay? So you can pause this video and take a minute to choose. Right, so we'll be doing strategy planning, intellectual confidence, and critical thinking. With strategy planning, I'd like you to consider things like how will I do my research, what resources will I need, what will I start with, um, what geographical features make it a good or not so good place to live in, what is your opinion? This is intellectual confidence. You're going to be confident and express your opinion. And critical thinking, why do you think these features make this place a good place to live in or a bad place to live in? Okay, what evidence do you have to support your opinion? Okay, so we'll be doing all of these three, and if you use these ACPs, you will be successful in your task. Okay, and at the end, I would really like you to reflect on your learning using the traffic lights color code. You know what it is, and that's pretty much it. So once again, I'm just going to repeat what your task here is. You need to choose a place in South America, research physical and human geography features. Also, you can research other geography features such as average temperatures, climate, population, okay? And after you found these, you need to find the same things about the UAE and compare the two. After you've done that, you need to answer these questions as well. How do these places' geographical features make it a good or a bad place to live? How is the place you chose from South America different to the UAE? Where would you prefer to live? Okay, this will be answered in like a short text. All right, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you enjoy exploring South America. And I'm looking forward to seeing your work as usual. See you.